Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your prediction for August. Pick a card prediction for August 2021. I do have 4 stacks here, and I think there's 6 cards in each stack. So I want you to just relax, let your intuition guide you, and pick a stack of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever your intuition guides you, pick that stack and we will get started to see what is happening in the month of August. What messages are coming through. So let's get started with stack number 1, and I'm just going to slide these back so we can get a better view. So in stack number 1 we've got Charity. Let's see if I can zoom in some. We've got Charity, Prayer, and Contemplation. We've also got Great Adventure. We've got Indigo. We've got the Crown Chakra. And we've got the Guardians. And we've got a postcard from Spirit, which I will read at the very end. So let's dive in here. What is going on? For those of you that chose stack number 1, we've got Charity, Prayer, and Contemplation. And it says, connect with heavens and ask and you shall receive. So maybe there has been things on your mind or things that you may have been asking for. I feel like some of you have been praying for something to come or something to arrive or something to change in your life. And I feel like that you are connecting. You're connecting with your guides or your angels or your higher self, whatever you want to call it. Cosmos, universe, God, whatever label, name you want to throw out there and put on it. And I feel like that answer is going to come this month in August for you. You're going to get your answer. You've been praying. You've been asking for this. Could be a change that you've been asking for. Some of you have been asking for change. Some of you have been asking for, just divine guidance and a choice that needs to be made. Some of you have been asking for, the energy to change and things to come and arrive in your life. A blessing. So that's what I feel like a lot of you are going to get that blessing in the month of August. I'm sorry if you hear any kind of noise in the background. That is my dryer and washer going. So it says, asking you shall receive. So I feel like you've been doing your work, your spiritual work, connecting with your, what in the world is that? Oh, that's a squirrel. Sorry. Seen something run across the window. And it's a squirrel. But I feel like some of you have been connecting, with your higher self, with your guide, your team, your ancestors, and asking for that help. A lot of you have been asking for that help. And I feel like your answers and that help is arriving in the month of August. Great adventure. Take risk, venture forward. So don't stop what you are going after. Even though things may have stalled, like I said, this answer, this energy, the things you've been asking for is going to take place. Your ancestors, your guides, your team hears, the heavens hear your prayers. They hear your calls. They hear you asking for help. And you're wanting this energy or the stagnation or something to change, something to give, in your life. take a risk, venture forward. Do not stop. If there's something that you've been contemplating on or wanting to, go move forward with, but you're just wondering, if I should do this, is this a big risk for me? Is it even going to work? You've got to take the risk. This is your validation card right here, telling you, asking you to, yes, take the risk. Spirit is there with you. The universe is there with you, helping you, and they will be guiding you. Things are going to start lifting for you. You have to trust, really trust and believe in that. Your next card is the Indigo. It says, the person you're inquiring about is an Indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So some of you could be that Indigo. Some of you have children that is an Indigo, and you may think they are, highly intuitive, highly sensitive, like a sensitive empath. And they could be, and this could be you too, or someone in your life, or it could be absolutely, I feel like a lot of you have this Indigo child that is just, they're going to be just a natural gift to the world. And you can tell they are very, very highly intuitive, highly sensitive. And this could be you that I'm referring to. So if this is you that I'm referring to, you are that natural born leader. You are ready to take charge. You are ready to make changes. You are ready to go forth. But you may have a little hesitation that is coming through, and that's only the ego or the mind, giving you crap. And that's what the mind and the ego will do, is will get in the way sometimes. So don't let the mind or your ego get in the way. Always follow your heart. If you're feeling pulled or guided in a certain direction, make sure you follow that out, especially with your heart. Always operate from your heart chakra, especially when your heart and mind are, if you're not at a point where your heart and mind is really connected and on the same level. Sometimes you've got your mind saying one thing and your heart saying something else. That means you really haven't really connected those two to be on the same level, integrated. So really always follow what your heart is telling you. Your next one is your crown chakra. I know I am part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. And this is you, and I feel like a lot of you are Indigo. Feeling that crown chakra, knowing, repeating. Maybe you want to repeat this mantra because it is a good one. I know I am part of Source, and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So again, divine timing. It may feel like things have stopped. They feel like things are not going your way. There's obstacles, or some type of stagnation, or seem like you find yourself in this, it's just one thing after another. Trust that everything is in divine timing. Trust that you are being guided by Source, by your guides, your team, the helpers, teachers that are there by yourself, by your side. Your ancestors are always there guiding and helping and protecting. So this is a good mantra that you can repeat. Also, when you're meditating, imagine you opening up that crown chakra directly to Source energy to get the messages and the answers that you are seeking, because all the answers are within you, that you can attain every answer to every question that you have ever wanted to ask if you go within. And again, do your meditation. I call it quiet time. That's what it is for me. But do your meditation to open up your crown chakra more. This is telling me, they're telling me, that you really need to really say this affirmation and go into meditation and imagine opening up your crown chakra more, lining up with source energy. Imagine that gold source energy coming directly down and opening your crown chakra so you can receive all the messages from source. So your next card is the Guardians. Look at this card. The Guardian, shielding, defending, and warning. So, like I said, your ancestors are there protecting you. Some of you may have, I feel like, I want to say trouble, but feel like you're not protected. You don't have anyone there helping you or guiding you, but you do have someone there helping you and guarding you. Some of you may feel like you are a guardian, especially when it comes to your sensitive children. If you have any of those indigo children there that are highly sensitive, highly intuitive, and you know that they are very special, a little different, but very special in that difference, because we're all unique in our own way. But I feel like you are being guided on your path, and some of you may be a guardian for others, and you do have your ancestors there protecting you and guiding you and shielding you. Now you can do shield protecting for yourself and shielding for yourself if you feel like you need that. If you feel stagnation, or energy just not moving, or your energy, you're constantly drained from your energy, it's time to start shielding yourself. It's something that we have to do here. You need to protect it, especially if you're sensitive and an empath, and you just feel other people's energy, and you're constantly drained. And I'm getting that you definitely need to put up a shield and do clearings daily, nightly when you get home, especially if you've been out in the public and dealing with people and dealing with people's situations, and you're bringing those in and they're attached to you. Cut the cords. Call in Archangel Michael to cut the cords. Do a cleansing, release when you're in the shower, and clear and shield and protect yourself on a daily basis. So let's see what your message from Spirit says. It says, dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there is no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan for you. The good news is we have a plan for you today. Go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use the word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but isn't essential for your well-being now. No, say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no, gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to the center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you very much. So absolutely ties in to what I was just speaking of, is cleansing, taking time out for yourself, and shielding your energy. Alright, guys. So now we're going to go to stack number 2. What messages are coming through? The Miriam, watching clouds, singing and dancing, celebrate life. Wow, I see a theme here. The root portal, And then we got a postcard from Spirit, which I will read at the very end. So, what is going on? We got the Sacred Vision, the Miriam. And it says, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So, love has no boundaries. So, I feel like some of you are really, as the energy changes here, earth changes, we are changing. And some of you are coming into this self-awareness of seeing, having that sacred vision like the Miriam is willing to forgive. You know, willing to see the beauty and love in everything that's around you. Willing to see the connection, how everything is really connected. And everything is, you know, just on divine timing, and it's, you know, divinely planned. And how beautiful and sacred everything is here on this earth. And how, you know, it's just so beautiful. Even the bad, you know, it's all connected. It's all, you know, divinely planned here. And you're going to choose to see that light in all. And you're seeing it. And I feel that you are going to be doing a lot of healing yourself for this month. A lot of healing is happening in your life. Meaning, when you forgive, and you do that in order to heal yourself and to heal others. And I feel like it helps with your karma too. So seeing like the Miriam, the sacred vision of seeing how everything is divinely connected. And there's light in everything, and there's a message in everything that you see around you. So look for those messages. Take some time out and do some forgiving in order to heal. I mean, it takes a lot. And I mean, it takes a lot to forgive yourself, and it takes a lot to forgive others. But you are here for a reason. We are all here for a reason, and we've been divinely guided. And I feel like you are being divinely guided by the Miriam this month to see that sacred vision and to begin that healing work. Your next card is Watching Clouds. Lie back, rest, relax. So it's telling you to take some time out for yourself, especially if you've been working really hard. For some of you, you're working really hard. For others, I feel like you are really stressing yourself out. I feel like you are on this worry wagon that you need to get off of. Especially you're worrying about things that you cannot change. If there's things that you cannot change, you really need to, you know, let those things go. So it's time to digress, replenish your energy. It's time for you to have some fun. If there's something that you have no control over, because we love to worry about things we have no control over, you have to put that in the universe's hands, God's hands, whoever you speak to, whoever it is that your go-to, the angels, your guides, you know, you put it in, hand it over to them. So it's telling you to rest and relax. Go get a massage if you can, you know, get a hammock, go out, get a chair, just throw a blanket down, get under a tree, rest and replenish your energy. You need to come back to balance. I feel like you're unbalanced. When you're unbalanced, you have all these thoughts, and they're not very good thoughts in this. You feel like you are depleted, and you feel like you are run down, and you feel like you are totally stressed. So make sure you are definitely taking time out for yourself, and this calls for a little rest and relaxation. Your next card is Singing and Dancing. It says express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So definitely music and light will help you. Getting outside, being in nature, music will help you open up psychically, and it is true. Getting your source tones from my teacher Pamela Heirloom would definitely help you. So music, listening to tones on, you can find all kind of tones. 432 is my favorite hertz. 432 hertz is my favorite tone to listen to. I have it playing now in the background. I don't know if either you can hear it now, but find your tone. Find something that relaxes you. This will open up if you want to become more psychic, or you want to become more open to source messages and listening and meeting your guides and just being more intuitive. This is a good way. Music is a way to do that, is to open up yourself, open up your abilities. So your third card is Celebrate Life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. So this is all about respecting Mother Earth. This is a beautiful card. Everything on Mother Earth, the plants, the animals, the trees, humanity, just honoring how beautiful and sacred this place is. Getting in touch with the Mother Earth. Go sticking your feet. Go put your feet in the grass. Go put your feet in the ground. Connect with Mother Earth. This is such a sacred place to be. Honor it. Respect it. Do your part to keep it clean. Teach your children and everyone you see to keep it clean. Do not throw trash out. Recycle. Do what you can, to help this. You're celebrating life. You're coming in a time. We're all coming in this time, whether it's happening now or it's going to happen in the years to come, because things are changing. We've heard this, and they really truly are changing now. We're going through that change. It's happening. It's going to take many more years till we're at this point where we realize that what we've done here on this planet and how we've, not honored the Great Mother is really going to, people are really going to be waking up, and things are going to be happening, and she is going to be, she's going to ascend with us or without us. So you can choose the path of honoring and celebrating life and celebrating how everything is connected, and and respect and honor everything. Animals too, including animals, plants too. Everything on here is sacred. And you can choose it now, or it's going to end up, it's going to come right back later. So whether you agree with that or not. Your next card is the Root Portal. And that's a little writing. Vitality, stability, survival, and fearful. So here's the root chakra. Talking about the root chakra. Are you grounded? Do you feel like you're protected? Or are you constantly in a fearful state? Because if you're constantly in a fearful state, it's telling me that your root chakra that is unbalanced. So you may need to there's plenty of videos here on YouTube that will help you balance those out. Stay grounded. Stay grounded again. Mother Earth. Go touching a tree. Go stick your feet in some water, a stream, in the dirt, in the earth. Go sit down and just let your mind go quiet. Take some time out for yourself. Ground yourself. So you will feel like you are stable and you are supported, and you won't have those fearful thoughts that run through your mind. So you really got to get your chakras aligned and balanced. Balance your life. I don't know if you're out of alignment. Some of you may be out of alignment when you have all this stuff going on, when you feel that fearful thoughts, you feel like you're not protected, that you don't have any stability. There's some type of imbalance that is happening in your life, so you definitely need to do some more grounding. Hold crystals, go barefoot. I don't like wearing shoes. I don't even have any on now. So yes, take your shoes off. Go stand on the outside. Go stand in some water and relax. Let your mind go blank and enjoy it. Just enjoy it. So let's see what your postcard from Spirit says. It says, dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexibility seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideals to Spirit, who knows what's in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn a new way of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. So definitely awesome card there. Awesome message. So let's see, this is stack number 3 that I'm bringing forth. If you chose this stack, you have Bridget, Inner Strength, the Gates of Triumph, Third Eye Chakra, the Air Elemental, and the Majestic Eminence. And we've got a postcard from Spirit that I will read at the very end. So let's see what Bridget. Inner Strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. You have always had the power all along. You know, if anybody's watched The Wizard of Oz, that's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. You've always had the power, and there is inner strength. You have the outer strength, but you've got the inner strength. So you've got to move back to wholeness. I feel like there's some imbalance here for some of you, so you've got to realize that you are powerful. Really, you've got to realize if there's really is an imbalance and you're not feel like you're not stable, you know, energy's not stable, things are not stable, you're overeating, you're overcompensating over here with smoking or things, you need to really step back, look, get some balance in your life. Nothing in excess here, but you do have an inner strength that you need to recognize that you are strong. You wouldn't be here on this planet at this particular time because things are wild and crazy. I'm going to get a little wilder and crazier, but you wouldn't be here if you didn't have that inner strength. Understand that there is a fire stick, a light stick that is burning deep inside of you, right in the heart, in your heart center, and you are strong, you are protected, you do have the power to go forth and make the choices. The question is, do you believe it? That's the whole thing here. Do you believe that you are, that you have that inner strength? Call upon Bridget, call upon your guides, call upon Source, call upon Archangel Michael, who is very powerful. to guide you, and they will help you and guide you through any kind of situation, because I feel like you may be going through a situation right now or feeling like you're not powerful, you don't have any strength. Rise up. Rise up. I hear rise up, because you do. You do have this power. So make some changes. I feel like you definitely need to make some changes in your life. Look at where you stand and where you want to go is what I'm getting. Look at where you stand and where is it that you want to go. Make the changes. I mean, downright down to your eating, who you hang out with, what are you doing, what is going on in your life. Something needs to change. Drink more water, eat more healthy, be in nature, go stand by a tree, do your meditation. You've got the power. Nobody else has the power for you. No one's going to come and save you. You have the power. It would be nice if somebody would come and save us. But it doesn't happen like that on here on this planet. You have the power. You have the answers. The answers are going to come to you. I feel like the answers and the answers, and I can't think of the other word. It's going to work out. You're going to get the key. You know, you're going to get the whatever it is that you're wanting to happen. The word's not coming to me that I want to use, but you're going to get that. It's coming. You're going to get the answers. You have to do the work. You understand? You have to do the work and make the changes. So I feel like a lot of you want to be more intuitive. You want to be more connected to source. You know what I mean? You want to be more connected to God and your angels and guides. But you really got to do the work. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. So there is definitely a big change. And I feel like when you do this work and you see that you do have the inner power, that's when your life is going to change. That's when the gates of triumph open up. When you see the burning flame inside of you and the light inside of you that shines bright. And it's reflecting. So what if you're feeling bad, you're going to get that reflection back. So you definitely make the changes. Know your inner strength. That's when your success is going to expand in your life. That's when your life is going to change. That's when you're going to see movement and the stagnation removed. That's when the flow of energy. That's when you get the things that you've been praying for or asking for or wishing or, wanting to change. That's when the things really start picking up in your life, when you do that work. Your third eye chakra, it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all things. I'm trying to read it upside down, sorry. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Again, I feel like I said before, I feel like you want to connect. You can work on their third eye chakra. And some of you may not be clairvoyant, but you may be claircognizant like I am. You just get these downloads and this information and you can connect. Some of you do have clairvoyance and you may see sparkles and you may see lights and you may see figures and things of that nature. So it could be orbs and auras and visions of your guides that are there helping you and guiding you. But again, if you're doing your work and you have a pure intention of wanting to do this, to open up your third eye, it will, but it really needs to, you really need a good teacher, so you don't have like a mental breakdown or get scared when things really start happening, so doing your work, doing your meditation, saying that you want to connect with your guides and your archangels, you will get that information in your meditation, working on your third eye chakra, or just there's tons of videos and tons of courses out there that you can start with to work on that. But I feel like you really got to do some inner work and outer work of what's going on in your physical reality of, what you're eating, habits, and things of that nature. Air Elemento. I embrace the element of air, and I am open to all knowledge and wisdom. So this is all about the air element. So you may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Even if you're not, you're definitely open up. That air element is receiving those messages, those downloads. You know what I'm saying? So connecting to the knowledge and wisdom that your guide, source energy, your guides, your team, your ancestors can offer you. So I feel like you really, really want to do that. You really want to connect with your guides, I'm getting, and your archangels that are there just waiting for you. But I feel like you really have to make a conscious choice of if you want to really do that. And are you going to change your habits, and you're going to eat well and drink much water, and just be consciously aware of what you're doing and what is in your physical reality. Your next card is Majestic Eminence, and that is Priestess, Divine, a Feminine Worth. So really coming into this divine feminine, as I feel like we are on this planet, and seeing even the masculine is recognizing that they have divine feminine. We both have both masculine and divine feminine on this planet, in each of us. So recognizing that you have, it's all about, sorry, someone is buzzing on the phone. So this is all about recognizing your worth, getting in touch with your feelings. And this is for the men too out there, getting in touch with who you are, that you do have a divine feminine, essence that is part of you. And, knowing your worth, rising up to your true potential, being authentic, not what the society says or what the next person does or what the Joneses do or anything. It's about having integrity, knowing who you are, knowing that you may be a sensitive person, maybe you may be an empath, that you can pick up on other people's energies and not be ashamed of it. Not be ashamed of if you can pick up, that you are sensitive and you can pick up on other people's energies and feel what is happening on this planet. Pick up what the things that are going on with animals and this and that and all the fires and what is happening, and not being ashamed of, and speaking your truth and speaking your voice and standing up for what you believe in. So always have that integrity, always be your true authentic self, and not putting on a show or pretending to be this or that for someone else, to impress someone else or to be a certain way. That stuff is going out the window as we change and Earth is changing and ascending. That stuff is no longer, we'll no longer be vibrating here, that type of energy. Dearest you, let's see what the postcard from Spirit has to say, a message. We know everything in the universe is perfect even in its flaws. And we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal. And this isn't serving you right now. So forget your ideal of perfection and see through the eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawlessness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect, human, complex, and simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Again, being your true, authentic self. Awesome message. Let's go to our fourth stack. So if you chose stack number 4, you've got Krishna, infinite abundance, clear yourself, abundance again. Wow, let's see where this is going. Attachment, and we got a postcard from Spirit that I'll read at the end. So let's dive right in here and see what is going on with our stack 4. This is Krishna. It says, trust yourself spiritually, guiding spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So if you chose this stack number 4, it's immediately telling me that you have been devoted to the spiritual side of life, following your path, following your calling, doing your meditations, doing your mantras, doing your healing modalities, or whatever type of modality you do. You may be even some in the spiritual business yourself. You may have a spiritual business. You may have a YouTube. You may do readings. They see your devotion. Your whole team sees your devotion that you have, and I feel like you're about to be blessed here now. That's what I'm getting. They see your devotion. They see how you see things. That you see light, and you may see the divine in everything that you look around. You're at a specific point in life where you're really stepping into who you truly are, and they see that, and they want you to know that you are loved, you're recognized. They see that, and you may be I feel like some of you already know that because you're already connecting with your guides, your team, your higher self, whatever you want to name you want to put on it. I feel like you already got that connection. You already know. You're already doing your work. You're already there. It's like you're at a different level. You're at a different level. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring in your life. Again, I feel like you are having abundance because you're doing your work. You're seeing the love and everything. And I feel like the universe is showering you with abundance this month. You've got plenty. You've got plenty. Now you've got this spiritual abundance, material, emotional, physical abundance. But the thing here is with this card is do not do anything in excess. And don't let greed take over. Make sure you are giving back to your community. Do you know what I'm referring to? If you've got something that you can help out a neighbor with, because in the coming years, that is where we are going to be going to. So make sure you are helping out. If you see someone stranded, if you can help out in any type of way, just saying, kind words to people is giving back to the community, giving back. And the Spirit sees that. Spirit sees that when you get all this abundance and money in your life, Spirit sees the way you work with that tool. And it's an energy tool again. And if you manipulate it and try to do greed and stuff like that and not share, you won't have it very long. Something will come up in your life where you won't have it very long. So just clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So if you have absorbed any kind of energies, and you can tell whether you have, this is a good way, I'm getting ready to tell you, because Spirit's going to guide me in this. If you feel your energy lacking, if you've been around any toxic people, when I say toxic people, fighting, just bad energy, fearful, they're always down on something, they're always talking down, that energy can attach. If you've absorbed any of that energy, you come from around those people and you feel like depleted, no energy, something's just not right, stagnation, you just ain't got the energy. That's when you're going to ask your team, your angels, to come in and release that. And Archangel Michael is a good one that will come in and cut those cords. Do a salt bath, rest and rejuvenate. Ask the clearing to come in. When you're in the shower, just imagine everything of that day, and I do this daily, that anything negative, low vibrating, cords, attachments, programs that may have, invaded my space that day, I release those in the water. And I'm telling you, I feel better when I come out of the shower, especially if I feel like I'm run down and I have absorbed other people's energy, or it has been a hectic day and I've been around hectic people. And I do that and I feel much, much better. So make sure you're doing your cleansing, because there could be a point in this month where you are around that type of energy, or you are feeling depleted because you've absorbed something toxic. And that is a good way to do that clearing. Another abundance card. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provides in my life. Again, make sure you are definitely giving grace and gratitude for this abundance, this much abundance that is happening in your life this month. And I feel like it will continue to happen if you do not get, a little over cocky or greed, or let that type of things come in, because again, money is a tool, and and there's a constant energy, is a constant flow. So make sure you're giving back to your community, doing some type of charity, giving to charities, helping out. But I feel like there's more to this abundance than just the money and the monetary value, that's about to step into your life. I feel like it's more a spiritual, emotional, physical, just all around. You just have this abundance and you see life in a different way, how sacred Mother Earth is, and how you want to clean up and recycle, and maybe even start your own garden, how you want to do something different, and you see how there's love and light and everything, and you want to give back and you want to help. So make sure you follow that out. Don't let anything else deter you, because your next card is attachment, accumulation, defensiveness, and scarcity. So that's what I'm saying here. You've got these two infinite abundances going to be coming into your life. But don't get too attached. Don't get too, I gotta save this much money. I can't give nobody nothing. I can't help nowhere. I can't. Trust me, if you are connected to the universe, and I feel like you are divinely connected with your guides, doing your meditations, doing your work, eating healthy, giving back, being just an all-around good person to everything here, even the animals, everything has a soul here. to everything that does have a soul. I feel like that energy it's a flow of energy. If some will go out, more will come in. Some will go out, more will come in. You see how it flows? It will be a constant flow in your life. You will always have enough. Always, the universe will make sure that you always have enough. Enough for yourself, enough to share with someone that needs it, or a family that needs it, or a family that has kids and they need it, or donating to to help animals and helping animals. So do your giving back, giving thanks. Make sure you are giving thanks every day for everything in your life, and know that you are being divinely guided. So let's see what the postcard from Spirit has to say. It says, Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed to be completed. You may think you need to conform to what others expect you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable to do something different, set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work out beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. So that is a beautiful message there, guys. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.